Right, momentum preservation time. So this value down here is where the game checks to see whether Sly is supposed to be slowed down when he's airborne. The easiest way to check that is a big drop like this. So if the value is at 1 and you let go of the stick, Sly falls straight down. He loses all speed and drops straight down. And he also has a speed cap. So this flag being at 1 is the reason why some proxies that fling you forward, like Ketus, while they just halt your momentum, you just go straight up instead. When it's set at 0 and you release the stick, you keep moving forward. That's what enables Ketus and Periscope as well. And the way that you can always guarantee that is just hold a direction and hold jump. Just single jump, hold jump, and it's got to be for 20. It's got to be for 19 frames, so a third of a second. And the reason it's got to be like that is because frames 2 to 6. Let me reset that actually. There you go. So frames 2 to 6 actually set momentum preservation. So that's frame 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All have momentum preservation active, and then frames from that frame onwards, it does checks. And the checks that it does are on frame 11. It checks whether you're holding jump, and if you are not, it turns on the drag, which means that we lose momentum preservation. And from frames 6 to 19, it's checking whether we're holding a direction fully. So if at any point you fail any of those checks, then you lose momentum preservation. So I can show this by jumping on frame 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and if I release the stick for frame 9, and even if I were to hold it fully after it still sets to 1, which means that we failed it. And I'm not going to hold jump, so what that should be is frame 1 should be at 1, frame 2 to 10, no, 2 to 11, sorry, because it happens on 11. 2 to 11 should have MP active, and then because the checks happen on frame 11, the next frame will disable MP. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The check is happening on this frame now, 11, and on frame 12, no MP. If you hold jump, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way to frame 11, you can then release jump. You still have to be holding the analog stick, don't forget that. Always be holding a direction. But because it's past the check where it's looking to see if you're holding jump, you keep momentum preservation. The other way to do it is a very quick double jump, which I can't do. I'm just getting boost jumps now. There you go. And the double jump has to happen before the holding jump check frame happens, so before frame 11. So if I do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and jump on frame 8, all is good. You still have to be holding the direction, otherwise you'll lose momentum preservation. That check always happens from frame 6 to 19, no matter when you jump. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I jump on frame 6 and then let go of the stick, well, that gave me a boost jump anyway, so that doesn't matter. But I'm sure you understand. That double jump method is how Periscope works. And for the most part, the rest of it is how other proxies work, like Ketus works. Because you are holding jump for it, you keep momentum preservation. Some people, like Cinder, do a quick double jump. But if you have the double jump before, after frame 10, sorry, after frame 11, you will lose momentum preservation. So it's got to be well timed, and you still have to be holding the stick. You still have to be moving. That's the important part. That's the most important part. Keep moving. Hopefully this has explained it. If there's any questions, let me know and I'll do a follow-up.